All right, welcome back to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We have a bottle crack today on the Overholt.
Yep.
I don't know how you say that.
So I had to look this word up because
Yeah.
I had no idea. I was going Monongahela. It's Monongahela.
Okay.
Monongahela Mash. I don't know what the hell it means.
Cool.
All I know is this is from the this is a Jim Beam product.
Yep.
When I went online and old Overholt 10 years hard to find around here. So I ordered a bottle very close to retail, and this was near when Overholt was being released that I ordered that product. So I just threw one of these in the basket and got it too.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're being able to find it around here. Good prices. This stuff's like $39 around here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, starting to show up.
Yeah, but I've read several reviews, heard really good things. I like even the budget Overholt.
Me too.
It's good for great mixer. We haven't tried. Yeah, I like that. We haven't tried the 10-year old Overholt yet. We will.
Okay.
That's a little more special bottle for
me.
But yeah, this
non-chill filtered.
Non-chill filtered, yeah. Jim Beam stuff. I'm kind of hit or miss with Jim Beam.
Yep, I'm with you.
Lot of times I like them, but it's usually a love-hate thing kind of with me. So
yeah.
I'm hoping for good things from this stuff.
I'm right there with you. Usually for me, the Knob Creek stuff hits me the best as far as Jim Beam goes. I've had pretty good luck with the Bakers so far.
Mm-hmm.
Those are pretty decent. But it's been, man, I bet you it's been, holy cow, at least 13 years since I've had old Overholt.
Yeah, the regular?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, this stuff's 95 proof, non-chill filtered. And let's non-chill aged 4 years, so it's not old.
Yeah,
it's not certainly not old.
Not quite bottled and bond.
No.
Yeah, there's other stuff, I guess. That
hopefully we'll be able to give it a good review, and you tell me what you smell right away.
Okay.
Now, to be fair, I've done no real research on the, I've seen some reviews and things like that, but I haven't done research on the actual mash bill and the, dude, it smells nice. It smells light enough for a 95 proof.
Yeah.
But it's got nice sweet and spicy, peppery kind of.
Yeah. There's a little pepper in there. Nice spice, almost a tinge of minty.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you get any mint? That was
a little bit.
It's almost at the end.
Yep.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it does smell good.
And again, keep in mind, this is a $39 bottle of rye.
Right.
So, I mean.
Oh, they even give you the mash bill. 80% rye grain and 20% soft malted barley.
Okay.
All
right. Well, so far I like the nose, soft.
Yeah.
Very rye-like.
Yep. Nothing
wild.
Super intense either.
No. Mm-mm. Well, it's nice, man.
Wow. That's solid.
Wow, it's smooth.
Yeah.
It's sweet. It's got a little grainy note to it for me. A little bready note at the end.
Mm-hmm. I can't argue with that at all.
Oh, that is really easy to drink. Almost borderline on dangerously easy to drink.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It's now granted we've had, some
we've
high
been drinking
stuff.
110s and 120s.
Yeah.
And dropped down to a 95, but regardless, that is
that's really good. Super spicy.
Mm.
But like you said, still really bready, almost malty.
Yeah, malt, and that makes sense.
You got 20%, malted barley in there.
Yeah, it starts out with that rye spiciness. I lose the mint completely.
Mm-hmm.
I get it on the nose. I absolutely get it at the end. It's an undertone though. It's not a prominent note.
I get a little on the very initial palate.
And then it goes away.
Like right when you take a sip, you get a little bit of that mintiness.
Sure.
Mixed in there, but then it goes to more of the rye spice.
Yep. It really does. It really does dry down for me to like bready, like biscuity.
Yep.
Nice though, warm.
Like you'd almost like you'd make a rye bread like roll.
Sure.
Like, you know.
Yep.
Like a dinner. I know more places make rye dinner rolls.
Yeah, you don't see. And then half the time I go out and a place has like the mixed basket, the rye one's left over. And I'm like, what?
That's the first one I want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's the only one that tastes like anything.
Absolutely. Slathering that baby up with some butter.
Yeah. Yep.
Man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't trust people that don't like rye bread.
Yeah, true.
So that's my wife, my mom.
Saying my wife is not a rye. She's not a rye fan either.
If it's seeded rye, throw it in the garbage. Just throw it straight in the garbage.
Tear away.
Yeah.
That's my
favorite. Not touching that. Yeah.
My absolute favorite.
Yep.
Bread probably in the whole world, other than like pumpernickel.
Oh, I love It's same vein.
Yeah, same vein. Yep. But yeah, now
it's got a nice lightness and sweetness though, almost like a lot of ryes it's all spicy and pepper and a lot of that stuff. And I'm not saying all of them, but this one has almost got a nice I get a sweetness first, and then I get some of the spices and all that. But it's got a really nice balance to it, I feel like.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I didn't obviously know when the first time I had the old Overholt that it was a Jim Beam product, but now that I am older and know of such things, it's got on the nose, you can get a leathery, that kind of Jim Beam backbone.
Sure.
Not in a bad way at all.
No.
I think it really goes well with the rye.
Yeah.
A little tobacco, a little leather. There's always I don't even know how I want to describe it, like hot leather. With Jim Beam.
Yeah.
Like hot leather.
Yeah.
But I think it really goes well in this.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I'm sold. I don't have a whole lot of, well, that's not true. See, I always say like I don't have a whole lot of Beam in my collection.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of bottles that say Jim Beam.
Correct.
I think I have two.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of stuff that's made by Beam.
Yeah.
And I like most of it.
Yeah. Same.
I'm not. Is Basil Hayden?
That's Jim Beam.
Beam. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So there's Basil Hayden's I really don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a couple that I really do like.
Okay.
A lot. And that's the thing is Jim Beam doesn't make much where I'm like, it's whatever. It's either I really like it or I really don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're talking Jim Beam white label, that can get rough. But
yeah.
There was a point in time, I think it was when I was in college. I don't know if this happens everywhere, but right around Christmas time usually, you'll get some massive discounts on like handles of Jim Beam.
Yeah.
I think the one year it was like $10 off if you bought 2 handles.
Wow.
I was just like, okay. Holidays are here, and that was probably the time that I drank the most Jim Beam.
Mm-hmm.
And I just mixed it with Coke or whatever. But
yeah.
But
yeah, I got no problem mixing their regular stuff with soda. Jim Beam and 7-Up used to be kind of my thing.
Sure.
But it's just funny for a company like I don't always go for their actual Jim Beam, but I like all their offshoot stuff.
Yeah, it's very similar with Jack too.
Yeah, well, I'm more and more love Jack everything. Yeah, but Beam's one of the ones where I just their stuff that isn't necessarily say Jim Beam. I really like their stuff.
Yeah, I'm with you. The Bakers have been good.
Yeah,
the Knob Creeks are always good.
Knob Creek's one of those ones where sometimes I don't even relate it to Jim Beam because you almost think it's like their own thing, but dude, it's Beam.
Still Beam.
It's Beam.
And they usually have good age statements on them too.
Yeah, I like that they're open on this stuff. They usually put it almost on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this Overholt.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a review on the 10-year old Overholt. I'm sure I'll love that. I haven't heard a bad word about that.
If this 4-year is that good,
yeah, that should be wild.
Yeah,
that should be wild.
That'll be a good one. I have a feeling.
Yep. So you're talking around here, $39. I think the worst I've seen it for is like $44.99. That's a insta buy.
Yeah.
That's overall budget. Everything taken since we're doing like a amalgamation of our reviews here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 8.8 for me.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And that very last sip that I just had, it tasted like Christmas.
Yeah.
It was super spicy.
That's always a good thing.
Kind of clovey.
That's
right
thing.
Up your alley.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
And I have no regrets of saying that. I'm not usually the biggest like Christmas time fan, but I think that could get you right in the spirit.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man, if I have to rate it, I would probably go a little bit lower, but it's still really good. I would say like a 7.9.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. Almost an 8's a pretty solid product.
Yeah,
man.
it's good stuff.
You had one more glass of this, you'd be giving it an 8.9.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, you're probably right. But I'm glad to see that they kind of revived and furbished the old Overholt line, because
it's a bottom shelfer, man. I mean, that's a plastic topped bottom shelfer.
Classic bottom shelfer.
Yep.
And even the bottom shelf stuff, it's pretty good.
Yep. You're getting into that territory where you look down there and you shouldn't pass up stuff like old Overholt. You shouldn't pass up
early times.
Yep. Old Granddad. Old Chub, if you see it. That's a beam. That's another beam product. See, man.
Old Chub?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, is it Old Granddad 114? Is that beam too?
Yeah.
Dude, I love beam. So, yeah, sorry, take it all back.
You're a beamer.
Shit. I didn't know I loved beam. So right now.
I mean, if you're shaking it around though, the Evan Williams Bottle and Bond, the white label, that's a classic.
Oh yeah, that's
great bottom shelf.
It may be the best.
It might be.
Yeah. And it's not Old Chub. It's Old Tub.
Old Tub.
That's what it is. And that is beam for sure.
Yep.
But yeah, Evan Williams. We'll have to just do a review because we're fanboys of $18 best bourbon on the bottom shelf.
Yeah, we should do a budget lineup.
Yeah, we should do a mixer video.
A mixer?
No, not a lot of people do a ton of everything. Let's try them all with Coke.
That's a good idea.
The brown Coke. Not every pour in a white Coke. And then a bump. Oh, yeah. Really good. Those are all really good. They're all really good. 10 out of 10. 11 out of 10. 10, yeah. Yep. Just flip the table over. All right, till next time. You guys ready to go? No, dude, good job, Beam, man. Yeah. Honestly, now that I think about it, I don't really think about it. I usually kind of like focus on one bottle at a time. I like most of their offshoot stuff.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
And I'm not saying I hate Beam, like regular Beam, but it's just like every other kind of huge output, big time bourbons there are. It's just, it's same with Old Jack, regular Jack Daniels, regular Beam, all the other regular ones.
And honestly, I think the problem with most of them is they proof it down too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
80 proof.
Right.
Like that's more water than you have liquor.
Yeah, you're making whiskey for people that don't really like the taste of whiskey that much.
Yeah, you're making a mixer.
Right. Cutting it for Coke or a soda or something.
Absolutely.
So. But dude, 39, that's instant buy for me. Fantastic. Love it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
I can't even argue with that.
Yep.
So stick around. We'll hopefully have that 10-year coming up at some point here soon. And then maybe we'll do a little Jim Beam variety pack or whatever. But until then, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Tim and Shayne Taste Everything. We'll catch you in the next one.